Rachel's phone stutters to life, buzzing insistently against the battered wood of her nightstand. Even through the spiderweb of cracks on her screen, a new notification demands her attention. Leaked Ben 10 episode. Static transmission. She goes cold all over. This is what we've been waiting for, and dreading. Now it's not just about watching a forbidden cartoon, it's about figuring out how to stop Ben 10 and whatever else wriggled out of that digital tomb. We got the tape off the dark web, paying in crypto to an account that went dark seconds after the sale. The package that arrived was unsettling from the start. The tape's label was written in a jagged, childish scrawl, and when Rachel picked it up, the plastic felt uncomfortably warm, as if cupping something alive that pulsed and breathed beneath her fingers. The apartment is a mess, wires and discarded takeout containers everywhere, but we clear a space and wheel out the old CRT TV, one of those heavy beasts that hums in the dark. Brandon fumbles with the VCR, his hands shaking as he slides the tape in. At first, the episode seems ordinary, just another Ben 10 adventure, but quickly the familiar world fractures. Ben's transformations don't look right. Their forms twist and elongate, limbs distorting into grotesque parodies of the heroes we remembered. Their screams come out backwards, warped, and the colors on the screen bleed and flicker like the world itself is trying to shake free. The happy ending arrives, but it's a nightmare. Ben's face deforms, skin bubbling, features melting away, while Gwen leans close to the lens and whispers, her voice crackling with static, "You should have left it alone." 10 minutes of nothing but static snow follow, the screen flickering with light and shadow. Rachel stares, convinced she sees something writhing in the noise, as if the episode itself is alive and watching back. The air in the apartment grows thick and heavy, and we can't shake the feeling that something has come through. That night, our phones and laptops go haywire. Screens flash with corrupted clips from the episode. Ben's normally cartoonish Omnitrix now a grotesque, swirling eye that seems to follow us around the room. Brandon opens his gallery to find it flooded with twisted, unrecognizable frames, Ben's face splitting and duplicating, Gwen's mouth stretched wide as if mid-scream. The images multiply faster than we can delete them. Shadows crawl along the walls, and the TV, unplugged, flickers on by itself. One night, Rachel wakes to find the screen frozen on her own face, caught in a moment of terror never filmed, a scream that echoes in her memory but not reality. Obsessed, we start piecing together the tape's origins. Our digging leads to a shuttered animation studio, its windows boarded up, paint peeling off the facades. We track down an old janitor, his eyes haunted, who remembers a project called Episode 0, an unaired pilot filmed in secret. The lead animator, he tells us, grew obsessed, convinced the cartoon was somehow alive, and eventually hanged himself in the break room. The only note he left behind, it watches back. We break into the studio after midnight, flashlights casting nervous cones of light through crumbling hallways. The air is stale, thick with dust and the scent of old film reels. As we move deeper, the beams of our flashlights start to warp, bending in the corners of our vision like the world is burning up, one frame at a time. In a forgotten office, we find a pile of storyboards, scenes for a finale that never aired. In these sketches, Ben defeats Vilgax, but the Omnitrix locks onto his arm, fusing with his body, transforming him into a shrieking, many-limbed creature that bursts from the screen and infects the broadcast signal, spreading itself into every device that tunes in. Mirrors in the studio are coated with grime, but when Rachel wipes one clean, her reflection lags behind, blinking out of sync. It moves on its own, mouth moving as if trying to speak. Outside, Brandon's car radio hisses and then, impossibly, Gwen's voice cuts in, "You're part of the show now." That's when the truth dawns on us, cold and sharp. The tape isn't haunted, not in the way we thought. It's a vessel, something ancient and hungry, riding the signal, crawling out of episode 0 and into our world by hitching a ride on screens. Every viewing isn't just a risk, it's an invitation. The thing inside multiplies, hijacking reality one frame at a time, blurring the line between fiction and life. Desperate, we drag the tape back to the studio's decrepit editing bay. Monitors line the walls, and as we cue up the tape, the screens fill with static, the snow swirling faster and faster. Suddenly, our own faces appear on every monitor, older, hollow-eyed, begging our past selves not to press play. Our voices echo, overlapping, warning, pleading. The static leaks out, crawling up the walls, leaving greasy handprints in its wake. Brandon, panicked, grabs a rusted fire axe and smashes the CRT. But the noise only intensifies, the static screaming in a language that isn't quite sound. Rachel's eyes flicker, her pupils dissolving into squares, her vision breaking into blocks of color. She claws at her skin as if trying to peel away the pixels. I try to pull her away, but my hands pass through her as if she's becoming nothing but data, dissolving into the broadcast. Somewhere, on a sketchy streaming site, a new video appears, Brandon and Rachel, the last confrontation with the evil sponge. The thumbnail is a freeze frame of us, faces twisted in terror. The view count ticks upward, the comments section filling with people saying they feel watched, that their screens won't turn off, that strange voices whisper to them in the static. The episode isn't just spreading, it's evolving, eating its way out of the signal and into the world, using every viewer as a door. Now, as I feel myself start to flicker, I realize we're trapped inside the show, and the show is never going to end. The real horror isn't what we saw, it's that we brought it home, and now, piece by piece, screen by screen, it's coming for you too.